guys, today's video is going to show you how to make this baby chick in eggshell. For this project, we're going to set our looms a little V here and keep red arrows point away from you. First, we're going to take two bands, start from first in the center to first on your left. And two bands, first on your left to second on your left. And two bands, and from third on your left to fourth on the center, from here to here. Now we're going to repeat this step and do it on your right. Take two bands, from first on the center to first on your right, and first on your right to second on your right, and second to third, and then from third on your right to fourth on the center, from here to here. Now we're going to come back here and from first on your center to second on your center with two bands. And two bands, second to third on the center. And now before we go on with here, we're going to make it bead here first to press right here. And for the bead here, we're going to take one single orange, put it on your hook, twist 3 times. So you will see 4 rings on your hook. And you take another single orange, place right here, and twist only 1 time. So you will see 2 rings on the hook here. And we're going to push this through here. And you're going to look like this. Now we're going to press the other end to here. So now the first band is going to be in here. And this is second band. So you will have 2 rings on this side and 2 rings on this side. Now we're going to take one single yellow, the body color if you use different color for body, and put it right here. And this time we're going to twist only 1 time. So you will see 2 rings here. And then we're going to push this through here. And after you push in there, it's going to look like this. We're going to keep the bead down and press here, one side, press right here. And then the other side, we're going to press right here. Like this. You want to keep it nice and neat on the band. And keep the orange bead right here in the center and push the band down, and we're going to continue on from here to here. We take 2 bands from third to fourth on the center like this. Now we're going to make its eyes right here. For the eyes, we take one single black band, twist 2 times. You will see 3 rings here. And take another single black band, twist 2 times. You will see another 3 rings here. So this is for 2 eyes. So 1 and 2. Now we're going to take one single body color. I use yellow. Put it right here and push all these 6 rings through here like this, like that. And then press right here. One end you press on second on your right, and the other end press on second on your left. Going from here to here. Now we're going to keep the eyes on each side, right here. And on the center here, we want to put one here and put it over here. So for the eyes here, it's going to look like this. And one eyes here and one eyes here. And next, we're going to take one single band, push right here only twist one time. This time you will see 2 rings here, and then press right here, first on your right, and then you pull another side to first on your left, like this. You take one single band, make it into two loop, and press right here as horizontal band, and this is its head. Now we're going to continue on to the body. For the body, we connect here from the fourth on the center and going out on your left. Now we take another single band, going from fourth on the center to fourth on your right. And because so many bands connect to this peg here, so make sure you don't overlap the bands here, so that will make it easier when we try to loop the band. Make it nice and neat, and don't make everything overlap. And then 2 more bands going from here to here. Here, there's no band here, and we're gonna do the same. 4th to 5th on your right, and do this from the neck, going up 1 from here to here. And after this point, we're going to start pressing the white band as an eggshell here. We take 2 bands, come from here to here, and we're going to do this for 3 times. So this 2, 3, and after you do 3 white band, and then from here we're going to pull in to the center, from here to here. Now we're going to repeat this step and do it on your right. Take 2 bands, here to here, and do it for 3 times. This 2, 3 times, and then after 3 times you pull in to the center, from here to here. And now we're going to come back here, 2 bands, continue on here, and then 2 bands, 2 bands, and 2 bands. And we stop right here. Now we're going to add some extensions on the side. For the side bodies, we're going to press it right here. We're going to start it from here, 2 bands, skip 1 here, and then do it for 4 times, 2 bands, 2 bands, 2 bands. And we're going to do the same thing on your right. Skip right here and do for 4 times. And after we finish here, we take 1 single band, twist 2 times. You will see 3 rings here, and press it right here, and the last one on your left. We take another single band, twist 2 times. You will see 3 rings here, and press here, last one on your right. Now we're going to rotate our loom and start looping. We're only going to loop in these 2 parts. This is for the side body, so we're going to do this part first. You reach under the cap band, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one, bottom 2, hook it to the next one, bottom 2, hook it to the next one. And then we're going to come back here and do the same thing for the one on your right. Grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one. And when you're done, you're going to put your hook here and then pull it out like this. And then we're going to press this part on here. The loose end you press on here, last one on your right here. I like to put the loose in first. Make sure you keep it down so you won't get loose. And now we're going to grab the other end. The other end is a cap band. You can use your hand or you can use the hook. And we wanted to hook these ends here on the shoulder, right here. Remember, no bands here, so we hook one end here and the other end here, and it's gonna look like this on the side. This is just the extension for the body size on the side. And now we're gonna repeat the same one. We take out this piece and do the same thing. You can pull it a little bit so you won't tangle up too much. Make sure all the bands are done. So you place one end here and one end on the shoulder here. Place loose end here first, so everything will be safe and sound. Make sure it won't come out. And then pull the cap bands and press right here. This one, no band here, and the next one right here. It's where it connects to the neck. Now after we press the body size, we're gonna press some horizontal band here. For the horizontal band, we're gonna press right here. It's a triangle band right here. If you look at on the other side, it will be upside down triangle like we usually do for the other projects. And you can do it this way too, but you can do it this way, no problem. So since we already rotate our loom, so we can make it triangle band here, and triangle, and two more bands, triangle, and make one more triangle right here. And next one, we're gonna use yellow band right here. We're just gonna go across from the left to your right, and here underneath the neck part. So on this one, we don't need to make triangle, just keep it right here. And now we're gonna press one cap band, take one single band, twist 2 times. You make 3 rings here, and press the cap band on this one right here. And this is what it should look like. Now we can start looping. We're gonna reach under the cap band and grab the first 2 and hook it to the next one, and then reach for the next 2, and then hook it to this one. And now we're gonna look for these 2 bands and then hook it to here. So you will see teardrop, teardrop, and teardrops. And we're gonna start looping the bands on your left. Reach all the band in here and grab the bottom 2. Make sure you keep all the band down, and then start looping and hook it to the next one. Because so many band here, so you might create some tension, so we can release the tension so you won't break your band by using your hook. So now you can see the nice teardrop here, and stay inside horizontal band and reach under, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one. And now we're gonna reach, this is single band, so be careful, won't break your band. Be very gentle on here, and then grab it and hook it to the center here, because this is where the band comes from. So you're gonna hook it back here. That's how everything connect together. Now we're gonna come back here and do the one on your right. Reach under, grab bottom 2, and hold all the band down so you won't come up. and then hook it to the next one. And again, because so many band, we can release some of the tension here so you won't break your band. And then stay inside horizontal band, grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. Bottom two, hook it to the next one. And now, grab the bottom one, single band, be very gentle, hook it to here, back here in the center, because this is where this band comes from. So you can see one teardrop in the bottom here, and one teardrop on the top here. And now we stop right here and come back here and loop in the one on the center. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one, bottom two, hook it to the next one, bottom two, hook it to the next one. And now we're gonna look for these two bands. These two bands gonna be a little bit hard to find because so many bands connect to here, and then they all the same color, so it's very hard to find it. So I like to use my finger to hold it. That would help you to identify the band, which band that we need to find. And you just reach in and grab those two. Since we pull it out, we can easily see. And let's see if we pull the right one. See, when we pull it, you should see the bands are moving, and you see a little teardrop in here. And after you pull it, now you hook it to here, so you will see two teardrops on top of each other. That means you grab the right band. If you didn't see that, that means you grab the wrong band and you have to go back and find the right one. And it's very important that you grab the right band, so otherwise after you pull it out, it could fall apart. And that could be frustrating. And now we're gonna grab the next two. Next two will be easier because it's easier to see and more space down there. And then you hook it to here. So again, you're gonna see teardrop, one in the bottom and one on the top here. That means you grab the right one. Now next, we're gonna find these two bands. These two will be easy because that's only two left down there. And when you pull it, again, you see the bands are moving, and you hook it to here. So now you will see three nice teardrop here. And that means you did it right then. And now you're gonna start doing the one on your left. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. Grab the bottom two, and hook it to the next one. And now, the same on your right. Bottom two, hook it to the next one. Bottom two, hook it to the next one. Bottom two, hook it to the next one. And then, come back here. Remember to come back here to the one in the center. Sometimes we're just too excited. Oh, almost done. And then we forgot these two. I did that sometimes too. And then after you pull it out, uh-oh, everything falling apart. So now, double check. We got all teardrop everywhere. And that means we do all the bands. So I think we're ready to finish it up. So now we take one single band, put your hook through all the band here, place right here, and then do like this. And you put both ends in here. This is just a secure band, so it doesn't really matter as long as you tie it really tight here. You pull one end through the other, so make a little knot there. And I like to keep it in my finger so it won't come out. Sometimes while we're pulling, and this part kind of came undone, and everything falling apart. And so many bands here, it's hard to fix it. So just to be safe, I keep it in my finger. So now we can take it out. I use my hook to release the band here. I try not to pull it too much so we don't have to fix it after we pull it out. Now I pull it out. And when you first pull it out, it looks kind of messy, but that's okay because most of these bands are very flexible, and most of the project that after you pull it off of the loom, you need to be fix it a little bit, so make it look nice and neat in the way you like it to look. And this one, fortunately, we don't have to fix too much. Here, just straighten up a little bit. And here it's your little baby chicks in eggshell. And I have another video to make this baby chicks, newborn chickens. You can check it out if you like. If you like my videos, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching. See you next time.